Is it time to buy or sell Robinhood stock? In this video, we will explore Robinhood in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 30th of April, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You certainly don't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 23rd of April, 2025, our system has ranked Robinhood as a hold accumulate, providing it with a score of 0.11. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of nearly 10% since we first suggested purchasing Robinhood 6 days ago. This results in an average return of approximately 1.66% per day since it was categorized as hold accumulate. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This situation typically presents an attractive selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $53.56 will initially suggest a slower rate of decline and may serve as the first indication of a potential trend shift. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential decrease of approximately 20.75% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 55.85% to negative 13.57%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 97.31%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 45.95% to 191.75% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price between $71.68 and $143.28. Our latest daily update for Robinhood includes the headline: Robinhood stock price down approximately 0.527% on Wednesday. The Robinhood stock price decreased by approximately 0.527% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 30th of April, 2025, falling from $49.37 to $49.11. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 8.06%, with a daily low of $46.18 and a daily high of $49.90. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by approximately 11.41% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has risen on the last day by 17 million shares. Although this occurred alongside falling prices, this may serve as an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 45 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $2.21 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $66.08, while the lowest price was $13.98. Currently, the price sits at 25.68%, or $16.97, below the 52-week high, and 42.22%, or $35.89, below the all-time high, recorded on the 4th of August, 2021, when the price reached $85. Robinhood Markets Incorporated, with the ticker symbol HOOD, experienced fluctuations in its stock price following the release of its earnings report for the first quarter. The company reported an impressive 50% revenue growth. However, adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization fell short of analyst expectations, causing a slight decline in the stock price. Devin Ryan from Citizens noted that this performance was largely in line with what was anticipated. On the other hand, Dan Dolev of Mizuho views the dip as a potential buying opportunity, expressing confidence in the company's future. Amid recent market dynamics, Robinhood has achieved record-breaking net deposits and seen an increase in subscribers for its premium services, driven by cautious investors trying to navigate turbulent markets. This robust growth in trading across all asset classes reflects an increasingly engaged user base, which could positively influence investor sentiment and contribute to long-term stock appreciation. However, the announcement of an investigation by Pomerantz law firm regarding investor claims introduces a layer of uncertainty that may impact stock performance in the short term. As investors evaluate these developments, any shift in sentiment could result in increased volatility. In summary, while short-term challenges are present, the long-term outlook depends on sustained user growth and strategic responses to legal inquiries, potentially leading to a resilient recovery for Hood in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 28th of March, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Hood an outperform rating with a hold recommendation. On Monday, the 24th of March, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Hood an overweight rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 12th of March, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned Hood a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 6th of March, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned Hood an overweight rating with an initiate recommendation. On Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Hood an outperform rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Robinhood stock an overall neutral rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be neutral, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as sell. When it comes to return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Robinhood. The Robinhood stock presents buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $47.39 and $42.60. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact the short-term outlook. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Friday, April 25, 2025, and thus far the stock has decreased by 0.688%. Continued decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, serving as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 73 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal 10 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 7 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal 23 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Robinhood. Robinhood finds support from accumulated volume at $48.15, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be expected when this support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating a high level of volatility. Given the large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. In the last day, the stock fluctuated $3.72 between its high and low, which is an increase of 8.06%. Over the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 5.68%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Robinhood, let's briefly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is generally considered normal, typically seen in companies with established histories or predictable income streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 32 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Robinhood. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Robinhood is at $49.93. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point worth considering for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Robinhood faces its first support level at $48.15. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Robinhood from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 25th of April 2025, Pinner Jeffrey Tsvi conducted an insider sale of 5,853 shares of Class A common stock. On the 23rd of April 2025, Bot Baiju conducted an insider sale of 47,133 shares of Class B common stock. On the same day, Bot Baiju also conducted an insider purchase of 47,133 shares of Class A common stock. Again, on the 23rd of April 2025, Bot Baiju conducted an insider sale of 47,133 shares of Class A common stock. On the 16th of April 2025, Bot Baiju conducted an insider sale of 223,072 shares of Class B common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 28.093. In total, insiders purchased 6,073,545 shares and sold 10,882,103 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $47.68, reflecting a decrease of 2.91%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, indicating a high level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Robinhood stock a good buy? Robinhood presents several positive signals. However, we believe these are not sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this moment, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning investors might consider holding or accumulating their shares while they wait for further developments. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 1st of May, we anticipate that Robinhood will open lower by approximately 71 cents, starting trading at $48.40. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it's essential to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.